It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A full-scale search is continuing this morning for a Central Coast bike rider who's gone missing in the Yengo National Park, southwest of Cessnock. Joanne Elliott from Police Headquarters says 55-year-old Natalie Donoghue was last seen at about 9:30 yesterday morning when she left her home on Jones Street at Foresters Beach.
When she was last seen, her Nissan four-wheel drive had the bike attached, and she told family members she was going for a ride through Yengo National Park in Buckety. Now, when she failed to return home in the afternoon, family members contacted police, and police from Brisbane Waters, with the assistance of officers from neighbouring commands, the Westpac Chopper and the Volunteer Rescue Association members, conducted a full-scale search of the area.
Investigators are trying to piece together the circumstances leading up to the crash of an ultralight aircraft at Lovedale, which claimed the life of the pilot. 57-year-old Peter Brown from Toronto died when his homemade plane crashed into a paddock on Saturday, just 10 metres from the Lovedale store and cafe. Police say there was a parachute on board, but it wasn't deployed. Police say two teenage boys used a samurai sword to rob two Chinese university students at Warrabrook railway station at the weekend. The pair, both aged 16, approached the 21 and 23-year-old students in the train station car park on Saturday night. Police say one of the teens threatened the students with a 30-centimetre samurai sword, demanding they hand over their cash and mobile phones. The pair then ran off but were arrested at Mayfield West a short time later. They've each been charged with 2 counts of robbery while armed with an offensive weapon. Maintenance work on the Swansea Bridge will start tonight and will continue until Wednesday night. Every 6 months, Roads and Maritime Services carries out work on the bridge as part of an ongoing maintenance program to ensure its continued safe and reliable operation, which includes inspecting and testing the electrical, mechanical and hydraulic components of the bridge. David Naidu from Roads and Maritime Services says night work will be carried out between 7 p.m. and 5 a.m. for 3 nights, weather permitting.
The southbound bridge will be closed on the first 2 nights and the northbound bridge will be closed on the Wednesday night. Motorists are also advised a temporary 40 km/h speed limit and traffic control will be in place to help guide them.
The long-awaited Glendale Transport Interchange will take an important step forward tonight. Lake Macquarie Council will vote on whether to accept a tender from Darracon to carry out the $26 million contract for the first stage of work, which involves the realignment and extension of Glendale Drive with new traffic lights and extending Stockland Drive to include a roundabout and a new bridge over Winding Creek. The work will also provide a new access for Hunter Sports Centre and the Stockland Shopping Centre at Glendale. Relief is on the way for Bulga residents exhausted by the ongoing stresses of living next to an open-cut coal mine. Court battles and day-to-day struggles with the proposal to expand the mine will hopefully be alleviated by art workshops to be held this week. Jessica Harwood is organising the event and says the workshops will give disgruntled residents an avenue to express their feelings on the issue.
We've had some feedback that the residents are feeling quite overwhelmed, but they also want a chance to express their resilience through art, and that's the intent of the workshop.
Sport for our sponsor, NewcastleCheapestCars.com.au.
The Newcastle Knights are feeling refreshed ahead of tonight's game against the Broncos. The Monday night fixture has given the Knights some much-needed rest after a tough win last week against the Tigers. Knights winger James McManus says the win was crucial but still took its toll on the team.
We needed that win, obviously, and we all worked hard for it, and we were all a bit sore the next couple of days, so we should have been, and the extra couple of days has certainly been good to get us all feeling right as rain, ready to go.
Maitland have secured their first win in the Northern New South Wales National Premier League. The Magpies defeated Charlestown 3-0 to lift themselves from the bottom of the ladder. In other games, Edgeworth beat Cardiff South 3-1, Western went down 3-1 to Olympic, and Lambton escaped with a 1-1 draw against Adamstown. And in basketball, the Newcastle Hunters have won a nail-biter against the Hornsby Spiders. Josh Morgan gave the Hunters a 2-point lead with 5 seconds to go. Hornsby responded with a Hail Mary shot from half-court, but it bounced off the rim, sealing the Newcastle victory. That's sport. I'm Jonathan Momsen.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 8.